Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. I'm Kristina and Joao is at work today. Today we will be looking back at September 2022. So I kind of wanted to start this new segment on our channel where we kind of do like a monthly recap. I actually got inspired from Claudia Sulewski. I got inspired from Claudia's video where it's called Looking Back, and on that video she does like a compilation of kind of like her memories or her favorites from the summer of 2022. And that idea kind of stuck with me. Like, it was like a style of video I liked. Like, I liked what she was trying to portray through that. Yeah, that kind of like motivated me to get up and get this going. And my friend Avani, if you guys don't like already know, she has a blog as well out of the many things she does. Yeah, she's got a blog, and I don't know, like back when we were in school, like a few of like my friends, we used to be like the bloggers, like blogger squad kind of. It was just like a nice way for us to express ourselves, like our ideas at the time, like just get the creativity going, and I kind of missed that. And yeah, so like Avani, she did a blog post not long ago. I think it was like 2 weeks back maybe. But yeah, like it was not the actual content of the blog itself, but it was like idea that she blogged, and like she was expressing herself through that. That kind of reignited that little thing in me that was like, oh, like you kind of like, I kind of missed that, like expressing myself, because with YouTube it was so far like the mindset for Joao and me, it was like you're kind of like setting up projects for yourself, which we still like. Yeah, so with Claudia's video and like with that idea of expressing myself, I kind of thought of doing like a monthly recap, and I would be able to kind of look back on the month that went by, and just to stop and recollect your memories, like your favorites from that month, like just create like a little time capsule. Yeah, and that's why we're here and you're looking at this video. Yeah, so welcome to my little recap, our little recap of September 2022. I know that was a really long intro, but just to give you guys the backstory, like, you know. Alright, let's get into it. So the first, I guess, highlight of the month, what would be that Joao and we made it to the 2-year mark of our relationship. I know that it's not a big number for people who've been in like relationships for like ages, but yeah, like it's been 2 beautiful years of us like spending time together, like growing together, laughing together, like, you know, and just, I don't know, like being in each other's company, like kind of figuring life out together. Like, it's been beautiful. Of course, like we've had difficult times, but I guess that's kind of made us grow stronger, or like grow further in our relationship. I feel like every day there's like nothing drastic happening every day, like, you know, but it's just like every day for us is like a little milestone to be like, oh, like we survived today. Like it's like that moment when people clap at the sunset. It's like every day when you wake up together, you're like, oh, it's like another day of life, like, you know. It's pretty corny, but like some days it's easy to overlook that, but other days it's like, you know, 2 years, there we go, like we've got more coming in. So yeah, that's just been a beautiful 2 years. I feel like I need an entirely like a separately dedicated video for this, but it's regarding some of the plants we've got in our apartment. Yeah, so Joao and we've been obsessed with plants, and as you can tell, I did like reposition a few of these just to cover up some of the gaps so that we're not giving away too much of our personal space here. So we got this China doll tree. Don't remember, but it was probably like April. And since we got it, we repotted it and we put it, initially we put it inside our apartment, and it just like started drooping and like the leaves started falling and like it was turning all yellow, and then we freaked out and we were like, oh, what do we do? And like we gave it a month because we were like, oh, maybe it needs to readjust. A month passed and nothing happened. Like it was just like dropping leaves everywhere. So we moved it to our little balcony outside, and so the leaves dropping stopped, but it literally didn't do anything. Like it didn't grow, like nothing happened. And I think this was just last month, so we kind of like re-soiled it. I don't know if that's the right word, but I'm looking that way because we have it out there right now. We took the soil out, we added some more like pebbles at the bottom to like give it a bit more drainage, and we kind of changed the soil up a little bit, and we potted it back. And like I think after that soil change, it's just like started growing, like after like 3 or 4 months, like finally like it started growing, and that's a big achievement for us guys. Like for Joao and me, like we were like, okay, like that's what it needed. Yeah, so that was something really nice that happened in September that's made me really happy, and I know it's made Joao really happy, so just wanted to put that out there. We got a chili plant and it's just started growing all these little beautiful chilies there. Some of them are starting to turn red, which I wasn't expecting. It's really nice. And tomatoes, we bought some cherry tomatoes a while ago. Same thing, like initially it started turning yellow, started like drying up, and like it basically wasn't the right condition for it, so we kind of like experimented here and there, and now it started growing like healthily. It's all lush, like it's been giving us some little cherry tomatoes. So yeah, there's a few more plants that I need to talk about, but anyway, September was a good month for the plant, like our plant babies. Yeah, I've been consistently doing yoga in the morning, which has made me proud of myself because I've been skipping gym for like 3 months, and I'm just like, oh, I need to get back into it, but it's just one of those things you're just like, just doesn't happen. So yeah, it was not like a fixed routine that I followed from someone, but it was more like I took little parts of different yoga routines that I've done that I liked. Since that routine was something that I liked, it made me feel good. It was just easy to do, like you just wake up, you take 5 minutes and you just do it and you feel good. So it was like, I think it was that ease of doing it, like I was able to like be consistent with it. And now I've started going to the gym as well, so I feel like that played a big role in it. Yeah, like I'm really happy that I started doing that morning yoga routine in September. We started doing this yummy salad recipe. I don't know how I can make this anymore, like razzle dazzle it up. It's basically like a lettuce salad with I do like a vegan duck. So like I just chop up some vegan duck, I pop it in the pan, stir fry it, add in some carrots. Like I like to do like long strips of it. I add in some carrots, I cut lettuce with the long strips, make sure everything looks nice, cut up the roast duck and cut up some cucumber. What else did we put in it? Roast duck, lettuce, carrots, cucumber. Is that it? I think that's it. Oh, and sometimes like we do either grilled halloumi or bocconcini. Mix everything together. I think the dressing I've got is like a miso sesame dressing. So I just top it up, add some crushed peanuts on it, and that's it. Like it's just like a recipe that we just made out of nowhere, and I've just been obsessed with it throughout that month, probably now as well. I feel like this is turning into monthly favorites, but I feel like it's easy to get that mixed up because it did happen in the month of September and it is a part of it. I would like to look back at it, so who's making the rules here? I am. So another thing I wanted to talk about is the Quick Style Guys dance video. They're like a dance group and they've got other dance videos, but the one I saw was of them at a wedding where they like danced to all these Bollywood songs, and I just love the energy. Like, it's just something that made me really happy, so I just wanted to give it a little special mention here. We also went to Berry Springs finally, like after being in Darwin for what, like 7 months. We finally went to Berry Springs. Like, it's like one of those things you have to do when you're in Darwin, like the sunset cruise which we still haven't done yet, so it's gonna be there soon. But yeah, like it was such a beautiful trip. There was just like the 4 of us, like 2 of our other friends. We just took his car and then we made a little trip. It was like maybe hour and a half drive. It's a springs. Yeah, it's basically like this little river spring situation where there's like nice little swimming holes and like the water's so beautiful, like the temperature's right, the color's beautiful. And I think we went there on a Monday, so there were not a lot of people, and it was just a really beautiful day. Like, there was nothing too extraordinary. Like, we were out in nature. Like, it always feels nice and energizing when you're out in nature. I opened up a Vanguard account. It's something we've been thinking about I've been thinking about it for a while, and Joao's been looking into it as well. Vanguard's basically like this index fund, stocks, like all of that kind of, basically like investing. And we've been thinking about it for a really long time, and then we were just like, okay, we're doing it, like let's just do it. So we were literally just sitting here on our laptops and we just opened up an account and like just started investing. That's something that's been on my list and my mind for a while. Like, yeah, so just open the account. We've put in like a little bit of money in it. Like, it's not a lot for now, but like it's just to like get started. And yeah, like funny thing, like we both were literally here. Like, we opened our account and like I got the verification done easily. Like, my application process was like pretty straightforward. Like, I was all set, like I could start putting money in the account already. And Joao, like, we were doing the same thing, but I think he kind of got stopped in between the account application. I think he needed extra verification for his account. We couldn't really figure out why, but so that's still happening. Like, his account is still being verified. So yeah, he hasn't officially opened a Vanguard account yet, which annoys the shit out of him. But yeah, like, he's getting there as well. It's like a nice step for us, for our future together. And another special mention for September is we finished watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I feel like it's always sad when you come towards like the end of a series and you're like, oh, like, you know, like you kind of want to know what happens in the end, but you kind of don't want it to finish, so you're like, oh. Yeah, but Joao and I, we like watching all these like feel good, easy to watch series. It's like when we're eating, like having breakfast, you don't really want to think too much and you just want to watch something. Yeah, so we were watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine and we finished that, and my friend Jordana, she recommended Schitt's Creek. So we've started watching that and we've been really enjoying it. That was like a little part of our September as well. And I think that brings us to the end of this video, guys. I think I've covered up the things I wanted to. I did make a list here, so I'm pretending like, oh, I'm like just saying it out of my head. But no, like I think I did cover most of the things that I wanted to mention. Yeah, if I've forgotten something, like, well, can't do nothing about it. I've probably got a photo or video to look back on for it, hopefully. But yeah, like, thanks for watching, guys. Like, I know we're not the best, like we're not very consistent with our videos, but you know, sometimes your girl feels like a little creative flaw and she'll like put out a video and I'll try to be more consistent with it. But yeah, thanks for all your support, for all of you who celebrated Happy Dasai. Oh, actually, so like October we're gonna have Tihar, so that's something that I'm really looking forward to, because let's say like we didn't really celebrate it this year, and yeah, so I kind of wanted to make up for it and like do something better, like at our new place, like it's Tihar, like it's like a good reason to kind of celebrate our place, like where we are, like give it a bit more love, like give it a bit more blessing, like, you know. Yeah, so October is gonna be good. We're gonna cruise through it, hopefully. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you're all well, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.